Well, thank you for clicking on this video. I decided to make the first one about depression. I say depression because I think some people think they don't have it, and I think every single person does. Day to day, the way life is now, we all experience some sort of level of depression. If you ever woke up in the morning and seen that it's sunny outside and you're expected to go out, you're expected to be happy, especially in Britain. You're lucky if you get a sunny day sometimes. And feel the warmth, yet you want to shut the curtains and ignore it. Or you're waking up and it's raining and you think, thank fuck. Because that just kind of gives you more justification to lie in bed and lie on the couch, try and sleep, just ignore everything. To the point being, people can start doing stuff to try and make them sleep, taking sleeping tablets, drinking. They can stop eating, or they can eat too much, or they can battle constantly, every day, working constantly, and that's their only aim. And if they keep working, that's it, it's fine. And then you say things what you don't mean and act in ways that's not you. And that's how depression is. Depression's not caring about how you look. Depression's not wanting to, you can go from a shower every day or a bath every day to every couple of days, or to a week, or to 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. The house, if you live in a house, can get on top of you. The housework, that practically pretty much sometimes goes out the window. And I think people deal with depression in different ways. And every day you're waking up with depression and you're just surviving. You're not living, you're surviving. Whether that's making a cup of tea in the morning or finding the strength to even take a dog out or feed the cats. But depression, simple letters for the post, simple calls, simple emails can just spiral out of control. And I'll admit, until 18 months ago, I don't think I had depression, never that bad. And then I split from my partner after 17 years. And I got really, really low about it. Contemplated suicide. Took drugs, smoked weed, which would help with pain for ME and nerve damage in my legs, and got a job volunteering, and the people were absolutely incredible. And I just blindsided myself and thought, I'll keep going, and I said some things that I shouldn't have, and things built up, and pressure cooker just blew. And sometimes with depression, and most times I think actually that can happen, people can snap at somebody. And I think that every single person has depression. It's not about if somebody's got it worse, they're more important. It's just about understanding every single person. It should be something we discuss, because we still don't discuss it. We hide it. And I've been good for that, especially me. I paint on a smile when people see me as a big trippy person. And yet when I come through the door or away, it's like a show. It's like a protective. And everything you try and do goes wrong, makes things worse. You could either be around a load of people and feel alone and feel lonely, or you can be alone and still feel lonely. Because it's what's inside, and people can say it's okay, and people can say you'll be fine, but you have to battle through that. It's like a war, and sometimes you win battles, and sometimes you don't. And admittedly, recently, I got sexually assaulted, and after that, I spiraled. Drunk litres of gin every single day, had enough, lost it completely. And I just hated it. I hate what I'd done. To the point I tried to commit suicide. Well, was contemplating it. Very close. Because I didn't feel safe, and I just don't have everything is gone, and that's that can seem worse with depression. Sometimes it can be caused by depression, and living with the consequences can make you depressed, but it's about having to deal with it, and it doesn't go away overnight. I wish it did. And I've been in therapy already, and yeah, there's you see the difference, you see different views, and I don't have any bad feelings towards losing the volunteering, or I just hate that I became someone I didn't even recognise, and saying things that I regret, and sometimes we just have to deal with that. Sometimes we give up and make depression worse. We don't change our clothes, we don't make calls we're supposed to. And sometimes we just have to realise that somebody else is out there that's the same, because I've been in it hundreds of times in this house, and you feel alone. You feel like I've had enough. And if I can make somebody understand, one person that thinks, actually, you know what, I ain't alone in this. There is actually somebody there that's opened up and is honest about it, then it's worth it. Even though I'll probably get people laughing or taking the mick or being posted on TikTok or whatever, I think I'm just at the point of I need to help other people. That's all I can do. I'm getting better every day, and I want to show people that things slowly get better, and within time I'll start to look better and probably sound better. And I just want to show the ups and downs of it. I want to show that there is hope. There are bad days, but there is hope, and stick with it. Because honestly, I don't know what's around the corner. And sometimes you can get depressed about that, but best thing to do is just try and focus on the next half an hour, not a day at a time. Some people say to me previously, I can start planning days if it's important or I need to do it. But yeah, sometimes we can't function that way, and it's just one of those. So yeah, I'm gonna end to saying I'm sorry. I'll probably replay this to myself and find out. I don't want it too long, people falling asleep, or it's not beneficial for them. So yeah, please let me know in the comments or message on the Friendly Transgender Next Door page. And let me know what you think. If I can open up on subjects, I will. I'm in the middle of writing a book that'll cover being in care, prostitution, a number of subjects, suicides, the transgender journey, everything. And again, it's if I can help one person with that, then I've done to a degree what I'm here to do. And yeah, sometimes it can get hard. You can snap at somebody, or sometimes it can be hard to be positive, but just remember that everybody has their load to carry, and even if somebody doesn't react or speak or whatever in the way you expect, they have their own journey, and just letting them know that you're there. And if you have hurt people or said things or done things that you can't change, just try and understand why, what got you there, and hopefully one day you can apologise to them. But the best thing to do out of a situation of anything is to become that better person. And I think I believe a lot that no one's perfect, and I don't mean that in a insulting way. I mean it in the sense of we can all develop. That's what life is. Every day is there to develop and try new things. It's scary or whatever, but just try and be a bit friendlier to people. Understand that, just because somebody's not got a smile on their face or they're not reacting in the way you expect, or they're not working as good, or they're not being a good family member or a good friend or a good neighbour, or everybody has a load to carry, and sometimes we just need to remember that it can be hard. But yeah, maybe soon we can start discussing and being open about it a bit more, because I think some places are, but it's with very few people because people are scared. So yeah, if I've helped anybody on this, please let me know. I will show a video of Hatchie at some point, the new puppy that I got because I needed something to feel safe and to keep me going, and she keeps me surviving, and is becoming my rock. And if people's interested in me filming the walks, just filming wherever we're going, even live, then even if you are at home or wherever you are and you feel alone, you can watch it and just know that somebody's there. You can chat along to them. Also go to the Facebook page Friendly Transgender Next Door, but never feel alone. You're never alone. Please don't feel alone. Please don't feel you're less of a person because you have depression more, or you're beating yourself up because you don't know how to react with somebody. Talk, write it down, just go up and giving them a hug and saying, "Are you okay?" Or going up and saying, "I'm always here for you." It can help. So yeah, I'll think about, maybe make some suggestions what you want the next video to be. I can go into more depths of other things, whatever's going to help people. But yeah, until then, please remember we are all the same. We all feel the same, we all hurt the same, and we all crumble the same. And sometimes you just have to try and spread a bit of kindness to people. Even if you're a bit scared to do it, other people around, take them to the side and say you're okay. Because sometimes we don't get chances to do that, whether it just never happens or the person's no longer here. And always try and look for number one. There's no point in trying to pick everybody else up if you can't even pick yourself up. And if you are alone and a bit lonely, then please don't feel alone. You're not alone. Send a message, contact someone, even call Samaritans or whatever. You ain't alone. There's millions of people who feel the exact same. And I think social media can be a really bad thing, but social media can be a really good thing because it can get to people a lot easier. So please, just be kind to somebody. Just try and be nice. Makes a big difference. And me, usually I try and be really nice and chatty and happy with people because you never know the last time they smiled, the last time they had a laugh, and you never know what's going on or what battles are going through and what they're bearing with. So yeah, just please look after each other and look out for each other. And let's be honest about not feeling good, because that's the only way we can all change. Night night. And at least she's sleeping, so she's not gone mad because she was on a punishment. So yeah, I tend to post these at night time because I tend to think about what I can focus on. And so yeah, if any of this is helpful, I'm glad. Please let me know. Any feedback's nice, and take care of yourself and be kind to people.